Welcome back to Tipping Point. I'm your host, Kara McKinney. Pain is written all over the face of U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken as Biden's lack of mental clarity ruins their visit to Israel. I mean, just look at the guy. The pain is all over his face. And Biden, you could see him there, was talking about how terrorists need to shoot straighter in Gaza so they don't hit their own hospitals. And on top of all that, he wants to go and give them $100 million. I'd have that same look too on my face if that's what I was hearing. Now, all that's one thing, but his official White House social media account is trying to do damage control by posting pictures of Biden meeting with our special forces. And it has me wondering if his staffers suffer from the same incompetence and brain fog that he does. Because as some are pointing out, did they just dox members of Delta Force by posting pictures of them without their faces blurred or other identifying indicators obscured? Now, I'm no military expert, so someone please tell me if that's who these guys are or if those who are raising the alarm are mistaken about their identities. Other social media accounts put black boxes over their faces, and while the White House deleted their initial post, it was long after it had been viewed by hundreds of thousands of people. You know, this whole scandal reminds me of the 2011 raid by U.S. forces that killed Osama bin Laden. Biden, as VP then, was accused of rushing to the media to gloat about the situation, and in so doing, giving away sensitive information about Navy SEAL Team 6. Many members of the SEAL team were then killed when their military transport helicopter was shot down over Afghanistan a few months later under bizarre circumstances. There are still a lot of unanswered questions with that one. But in another similar parallel, the later fall of Kabul became the impetus to bring over 100,000 unvetted Muslim refugees to our shores. And now, with war in Gaza brought on by Hamas terrorists, there is similar pressure to start bringing in over Palestinian refugees. And while my heart does go out to those civilians, the U.S. needs to apply pressure to our Middle Eastern allies like Egypt and Jordan to handle it. Because guess what? We have enough Islamic terror to deal with here at home already. Look at what investigative journalist and New York Times bestselling author Andy Ngo is reporting. Quote, Suraj Wahaj, the son of a popular American imam with possible links to the 1993 World Trade Center bombing, has been convicted this week of terrorism. He was arrested in 2018 at a jihadist training compound in New Mexico, where his child's remains were found. Wahaj's brother-in-law was also convicted. Like what terror apologists often claim, the defendant said they were being prosecuted because they're Muslim, end quote.